Twitter handle?
Dukes, D00gs.
So Dukes got suspended. You had to script a buffoon.
Yeah.
It's him. His look, his hair, his
Yeah.
hat.
Are you going out to 42nd Street?
We're going to protest.
I thought his brain is at like those pre-human levels to begin with.
All right, we're asking people who the MVP should have been. Who should the MVP should have been? Action. All right, welcome back to the second edition of Healthy Debate. The second edition of Healthy Debate. That is right. I'm live with Meek in the back. Yep, you here? We're good? Live? Meek, can you hear me? You here?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. Yeah, we're live with me, Meek, Jetski. We got Jason on the twos. Thank you for tuning in yesterday. If you did, thank you for tuning in today. Am I live?
Use a handheld.
We're back. This one? This one? This one? Let's see.
Why is this happening every time?
This one?
We got it now? What the fuck?
Check,
two.
check. Trying all of them right now. Which one works? This one? Meek, can you hear me? Meek, can you hear me? Meek, can you hear me? Meek. All right, we'll use this one right here. We are back. We are back, baby. We are back. Second edition of Healthy Debate. We got Meek taking callers. We got Jetskis on the 1 and 2s. We got Jason behind the glass. Thank you to all that tuned in yesterday. I really appreciate it. I think that for the most part, the show's still going. Again, if this is your first time tuning in this week, Rico's out all week filming Surviving Barstool. I will be your host till Thursday. Next week might be better, but if you're a true rider, you'll tune in all week. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate all the kind words yesterday. Let's get this show on the road. First quarter.
Send in a caller?
Yeah, I think we're good to send in a caller, Meek.
All right, Dukes, I love this one. This guy thinks Garden City is overrated. Luke, you're on. Oh, whoops, no, you're not. Now you are. Luke, now you're on.
What's up, Luke?
How you doing? Yeah, my
no,
debate is that Garden City is way too overrated.
All right, say that with some facts. Say it with your chest. Say it with something. Don't just say something that's stupid.
Garden City, way too overrated. It's just, it's a shit.
No, Luke. Here, let me talk for you first. Dominant in football. When's the last time we lost an LIC or a Nassau County Championship? I seriously don't know. We're going for like 10 years running now, right? Lacrosse. Nobody's won. No, we run through everybody in lacrosse. All right, basketball. We're now winning basketball. We're winning soccer, golf, anything. Come at us. We're overrated and what? Where are you from?
Every wood stick. I mean, you guys lose. Every wood stick.
You're just when?
Healthy Debate, we got a Manhasset guy right here?
Yeah, is this a Manhasset guy?
I don't know.
Well, Manhasset's a bunch of fucking scales, and Manhasset was that loser that broke my ankles from. So get this loser off the phone line. Jesus Christ.
Healthy Debate, I want to also say apologies for in previous shows. I've shit on Garden City a little bit. Garden City is elite when it comes to sports. 1,000%.
Elite.
Lacrosse team is phenomenal, and your football team does well. Well, I didn't know about all these LICs because I was more kind of tuned in with the lacrosse. I didn't know they're winning in basketball too. Crazy.
Yeah, we just can't keep losing. This is Long Island talk, by the way, for people that are probably very confused by the Long Island chatter right there. I'm from Garden City. Like Rico is like from Staten Island, a proud Staten Islandite. I'm proud of Garden City. Let's get another phone caller.
This guy, Sam from St. Louis, called yesterday, so let's see what he has to say. Let me make sure I press the right button. Sam, you're on.
Am I on, Dukes?
Yeah, Sam, can you hear me, Sam?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just wanted to, first off, formally apologize for fumbling yesterday. First call today, I started you off on the wrong foot. I apologize.
Hey, glad you're back. It means you didn't have a terrible time yesterday. What you got today?
Okay, so I'm from St. Louis, proud St. Louisan. First off, I'd like to ask you a question. What do you call the game where you throw the little white ball and then you throw the bigger balls at that small ball. What do you call that game?
The white ball, the big balls?
Bocce.
Yeah, bocce. Bocce ball. Yeah,
Bocce. Yeah. Wrong. It is pronounced bocce, not bocce. I don't know where the fuck.
No, shut the fuck up, Sam.
Bocce came from.
Jet ski, we're going unhealthy. Unhealthy. I gotta go. Unhealthy. Sam, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
All right, let's take it. Let's come here. Yeah. No,
steam.
Look, I come across as a stupid, nice, goofy guy. I got some anger issues. As well. So let's just take this slow really quick. Sam, St. Louis is a bunch of weirdos. Respectfully, all my best friends, weirdos from St. Louis. You guys call Panera Bread Breadco or something?
Yes, the headquarters is in St. Louis. We should have rights to call whatever we want.
St. Louis puts provolone cheese on pizza?
Yes.
Get him off. Get him off. I won the debate. Weirdos. Everybody from St. Louis does things differently. Provolone on pizza. They call Panera Bread St. Louis Bread Company. They call bocce bocce. This is a sweep. This is an unanimous. I'm giving myself that victory. Tell me where I'm wrong. Meek, tell me where I'm wrong.
You're not wrong whatsoever. St. Louis is god-awful. I mean, Yadier Molina is reason why I am the guy I am today. Adam Wainwright, it took him a 70 ERA. It took him that long to get 200 wins. St. Louis has nothing. They don't have the Rams.
Jetski, bocce? Bocce?
The only way that would make sense is that's like what a St. Louis accent is, pronouncing an O, but it's 100% across the board bocce. I'm not even Italian.
Shout out St. Louis, one of my best friends. Met him freshman year. It sounded like he had a St. Louis accent. Met someone else from St. Louis. They go, nope, that's just a speech impediment. All right, let's get another caller on the line.
Okay, this guy, his name is Fine. I don't believe him, but he has a good take. Fine, you're on.
Dukes.
Yeah, fine, I'm fine.
Well, first off, provolone on pizza is fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
Secondly, healthy debate. The charge block call is the best call in officiating. Better than the close play at the plate, better than a strike 3 call, better than an and 1 call. Dukes on you. Healthy debate.
See, this is when I love the healthy debates because I needed to calm down after that last caller. Fine. And I could not agree more. Here, ready? I'm just going to show you guys really quick my charge call.
Can't see it. It's a little delayed.
You're just going to have to wait to see it.
I'm going to have to wait.
It was very good, though. Healthy
Did
debate
you see it?
Very good.
Did you guys see it?
Can we get a block?
Yeah.
Can we get a block?
I don't know about that one. That was a little iffy.
Looks like you're humping the air.
It's a little bit, but when you do a charge one and you really sell it, nothing better than a charge call. Fine. No real debate for me. That was healthy. Needed that after the St. Louis phone caller. Meek, let's get another one.
Appreciate it.
This guy wants to talk about Russell Wilson being bad.
Dudes.
Yo.
Healthy debate. First time, long time. Russell Wilson is the worst quarterback in the NFL, and the trade they made for him will go down as one of the worst trades in history.
Look, I agree with you so much. We actually went over this yesterday. Somebody came in and said, is he ruining his Hall of Fame legacy? So let me hear you, healthy debate. Did he ruin his Hall of Fame legacy in the last couple years of Seattle? Really? Last couple years of Seattle, Denver ruining his legacy?
Seattle. Carried by the defense in Seattle. Couldn't even make the simple play to hand it off to Marshawn to win a Super Bowl. You know, Russ is a bum. He ruined Denver, ruined Seattle. I mean, not a Hall of Famer. Not even close.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. So let's just drop him. We went over that yesterday. If you're interested in that debate, you can watch yesterday's show of Healthy Debate. Give it some views. Give it some love. We had Dave on yesterday. So, look, these episodes always refresh themselves. Let's get another caller.
All right, this guy, another Long Islander, but you'll like this one.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll judge that.
Steve, you're on.
Dukes, you got me?
Yeah, Steve, what's going on, brother? It's Dukes.
Good to hear from you, Dukes. You're doing a great job. Yesterday was a great show.
Steve, appreciate the love. All love over here.
How long is too long to wait for a Venmo from someone you're only kind of friends with before you request it? Say you're out, you pick up a tab. The important point is that you're only kind of friends with them. Maybe it's like a friend of a friend or like your significant other's friend. I say 2 days tops, and then you send it. Healthy debate.
Yeah, I think 2 days, and it also depends how much it is. So if I request someone, right, and it's $20, and they don't pay it right away, and I see them in person next time, I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, I'll call them out, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, you never Venmo'd me. And then I'll go right to, and they'll be like, no, want me to do it right now? I'm like, no. Clearly, you need that $20 more than me. You broke-ass bitch. You have that $20. When it's like $250, $300, you hound that motherfucker. Like, I don't know about you guys. I ain't no millionaire. I ain't got no 40K raise from Dave, so, like, I need that $250, so.
35.
Yeah.
35.
And we love it. And look, I wanted to actually shout you out when the mic wasn't working earlier. Shout out Jetski. That's why he deserves that raise. That video you put together of me instead of Rico to open up the show is sick. I got so many compliments about that. So, look, you prove your worth.
I appreciate that. And for everyone with the comments about the audio in the beginning, we have everything plugged in and we check it in the beginning of the show. I don't know if this place is fucking haunted or something. Like Jason can attest to it. I don't know what the hell's going on if there's an overload with the 3 mics, but we're going to get it figured out. I apologize for the technological idiosyncrasies in the beginning, but we 1000% check everything. I don't know if it's an overload on the system right now, but also I'm not a cokehead. I'm not a drug guy. A lot of comments like, does jet ski only have pupils and no eyeballs? So I am not a drug guy. I am prescribed Adderall. So that's the answer.
I am also not a drug guy.
Also not a drug guy.
I am not a drug guy. Next phone call.
Billy from Dayton, you're on.
Meek.
All right. Healthy debate.
All right, Bill.
The Bill Belichick reign needs to be over in New England after the 2 worst losses he's ever had in his career.
Yeah, healthy debate. I don't agree with that. I'm all more about maybe dropping Bill, the GM, and his offensive evaluation, but Bill, the coach, is still really good. He's a couple wins away from last year from making the playoffs. If Ramondre Stevenson gets in against the Bengals, completes that comeback, Pats are in the playoffs. Mac's rookie year, they made the playoffs. Even the Cam Newton year, they were in the hunt going into that last week. So I don't agree with Bill Belichick just because objectively his worst year as a coach and objectively for sure his worst year as a GM. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
Yeah, but the problem is
that they're not winning Super Bowls?
GM Bill, there's not. Well, no, it doesn't matter. They just need to win. What needs to happen though is GM Bill is killing coaching Bill.
I agree.
So all the decisions that he's making, it's one and done. So he will never stop. Robert can't just go in there and be like, you can't be a GM anymore. Or you're going to only coach. He's going to tell us to all fuck off. So really, at the end of the day, if GM Bill needs to go, Coach Bill has to go.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a package deal, maybe, because I said it yesterday on the show, in his first major test after losing the best quarterback of all time, someone that gave me more happiness than my mom and dad combined, in Tom Brady, in his first major test after losing Tom Brady, he failed atrociously. And I'm not saying that Mac is the guy, but I'm not saying he's the problem. We suck all over the offensive field.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, I think
the offensive line is terrible.
Receivers suck, and Mac's not good. Mac's not good enough to. Sorry to interrupt you, but Mac's not good enough to make up for how bad the line is and how bad the receivers are.
I don't disagree with that. However, coaching Bill brought in 2 buffoons in Joe Judge and Matt Patricia to set back this franchise even worse than what it already was. And put your tinfoil hat up and get ready for this. I think Bill is just protecting his 2 sons.
No, Billy, get him off, 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 get him off. The Belichick slander towards his sons is crazy. They're on the defensive side of the ball. The defense has never been the problem with them. Last week, in their first game since losing 2 All-Pros in Christian Gonzalez and Matt Judon, yes, they looked like shit, but for the past 3 years, the Belichick sons had nothing to do with any problems in the Patriots locker room. The defense is fine. Have Mayo come in. Have Steve Belichick run the defense. That's not the problem, all right?
Let's do one more caller, and then we're going to bring in our special guests for the first, or not the first, well, a mediated debate by Dukes.
Yeah, it should be fun, guys.
Chuck, you're on.
Hello, Chuck.
Chuck.
How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck wood?
A lot.
What's going on, Chuck?
Healthy debate. If you're staying over at your friend's house, you got a shower. You should be welcome to piss in that shower.
You're not allowed to? Are you not allowed to piss in the shower? I mean,
how would anybody
watching
monitor that?
I saw a little debate. Hey, Chuck, healthy debate. Can you jerk off in your friend's shower?
Healthy debate. Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, you sick fuck, Chuck! You
Hey,
sick
healthy
fuck!
debate. Healthy debate. Healthy debate. If you're staying a weekend, a little road trip action.
No, dude, you gotta clog the sink. Is that like in colleges when it's like you jerk off too much, the cum gets stuck in the drain?
I don't think one deposit's gonna clog the sink though. I think you're good if it's just
One weekend load though in the Poconos?
Yeah, tough.
Chuck, you're a sick fuck, man. But like, yeah, you could pee in the shower. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Don't go splooging all over the tiles. All right, like that's a nice home.
All right.
They pay a lot of money for those
Yeah, I love
tiles.
it.
Hey, thanks for calling in, Chuck. Really appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna head to the second quarter, and then we got a special guest. We have Hank versus Gia in our first mediated debate by Dukes.
Second quarter, yes. So I guess I'll fill it in a little bit. This is our first mediated debate. I was trying to figure out which should the debate be. So Hank and Gia, do you guys want to help explain exactly what the beef is here?
Let's make sure. Let's check this mic real quick.
Check.
Before you go, Jason, are we getting levels here? Test. We're good? Okay.
Check.
So Dukes, you're gonna use this one. Gia, come
So
right here.
Hank, you want to give your side of what happened?
Get a little bit tighter.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start this by saying.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get a shot. You're good.
I will start this by
That'd be
saying
all.
this was requested by Gia. She was the one that said we should have this debate on Healthy Debate. This was something that happened months ago. I had kind of moved on from. I don't think there's. I'll let Gia explain it because she was the one that wanted to do
I
it.
threw it out there as an idea because Dukes was asking me for some good ideas. And, you know, it's been an ongoing topic. It might have happened months for you, but it's still going on for me to this day because people are still hounding me about it.
All right, so I'll set it up. Dave Portnoy, our boss, started a watch company. He emailed everyone. He said everyone is going to be receiving a brick watch, and pick them up on this day. There's going to be someone that can size them and fit them, et cetera, et cetera. So this, keep in mind, this was the day the brick watches people were getting them. That day, we were doing an ad shoot for Black Tux suit company. So I had to put on a suit. So I took off my clothes. I was in the suit. I had my clothes and my brick watch in my hand walking to our Part of My Take studio. Directly outside the Part of My Take studio was 2 bins of Part of My Take stuff because it was right outside the Part of My Take studio. As I was walking in, I put my clothes and the brick watch in the bin. Go inside the studio, maybe record for an hour. Come back out, my watch was gone. Nowhere to be found. And I tweeted.
Wait 1 second. Before we go any farther, so Dukes is going to raise a hand for who gets a point. Let Hank explain this because this is more of like this is not non-debatable kind of evidence.
Right.
He's kind of setting the tone. Once he sets the tone, then we're going to start. Each person gets a minute. Hank will go first. Then Gia will be able to refute. And every time Dukes raises his hand, there will be an appropriate point placed to the opposite side, or I'm sorry, the correct side.
Yeah, so I place my clothes and my watch down in the bin next to the studio, go in the studio, record for maybe half an hour, come back out. Clothes are there, brick watch is gone. I was befuddled. I thought maybe I misplaced it, but I knew, maybe I'll smoke out the perpetrator here. And I just tweeted, someone took a brick watch from a bin right outside the studio. What an absolutely wild move. And, 20 minutes later, Gia came running up to me being like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was yours.
So you're
that is my POV of this situation.
Okay, that is the POV. Before now,
Can
we're
I
going
give
to
my
start-
POV?
Now your POV is
Okay.
is your like rebuttal, and you're gonna be awarded points for correct. I don't know stances.
Points
and then-
start now?
And then Hank will be able to refute.
Okay.
No, so let Gia do hers, and then.
POV.
So what do we think? A minute or 2 minutes for this?
So here's my POV.
A POV, and then we'll start the debate.
No, I think here to get the POV, we got to start with the points.
Oh,
system
give Gia a POV, and then I'll.
I think we should stop saying Gia and POV, but we'll let her set
Chat's,
the scene.
Chat's pretty excited.
Okay, here's my POV. So these brick watches were going like hotcakes. And, there was rumors swirling that there was people taking more than one brick watch, whatever. So I couldn't get a brick watch. I was walking down the hallway. I had no idea that it was Hank's watch, so I didn't put 2 and 2 together that everything in this random bin that was in the hallway was PMT's, or the watch would be Hank's because I didn't
Point
know.
for Gia.
Quick question, Gia. Where in the hallway was it located? Just to set the scene.
Next to the door of the PMT studio.
Got it. Thank you.
But there is
Point
more
Hank.
than just PMT stuff in that bin. I fully remember there was games, there was random shit, random hats. So what do I see? A brick watch. I'm walking down the hallway. I
Point Gia.
turned to Madeline. I was like, oh my God, someone left their brick watch here. And she was like, it was probably an extra that someone didn't take. I was like, okay, that's true. So I picked it up. And the second that I saw that Hank said somebody stole my watch, I got up, I ran over, and I gave it to him because I never even knew that it was Hank's, let alone I wouldn't have taken it if I knew that it was somebody's.
All right, now I'll healthy debate. We can have a healthy debate.
5-1.
Chat can sound off.
If Jack brings up good points, I'll give him points too.
There's a lot of free stuff around this office. I know that. I've taken my fair share of free shit. But I do think there's a statute of limitations, months. Maybe you see something. If no one touched it for a little while, then it's like kind of up for grabs. Healthy debate is taking something that's over $1,000 in value ever allowed from your office.
Healthy debate. Why would you leave something of such high value all by itself in a random bin?
5.
Duke says 5.
Healthy
Duke says
debate
5.
because it was a bin of part of my take stuff that was directly outside the part of my take studio. So I consider that to be my bin, and I was literally just leaving it. I literally
Hank loses a point.
left it, put it in there, and walked out thinking no one is going to steal. I don't think I work with thieves. I don't think people in this office are going to be, taking stuff. Like sometimes I leave my laptop on a desk. I don't think that means someone's going to steal my laptop.
3 for Hank.
But healthy debate. Leaving something on a desk is so much different than a random bin because
you keep saying the word random. Remind me where the bin was.
A bin full of random, pardon my take, paraphernalia that nobody ever touches.
Lose a point for Gia.
Has been sitting there for months.
Was the healthy debate? Was the watch sitting there for months?
Healthy debate.
2 points for Hank.
Okay. But you can't, healthy debate, you can't classify me as a thief because I didn't know that it was somebody's. A thief is someone that steals something from someone knowing that it belongs to someone else. Healthy debate.
Healthy debate, you stated yourself in your opening statement that you couldn't get a brick watch. So healthy debate, you were going to find a way to get a brick watch one way or the other.
Healthy debate.
By hook or by crook.
Healthy debate. That is not true. I had somebody ask me if I had a brick watch, and I said no. I wasn't actively looking for a brick watch. I wasn't going to go and steal a brick watch.
Healthy
2 for
debate,
2 for Gia.
But you did.
Healthy debate. Healthy debate. When I saw it, I remember being like, oh, someone just left this here. Because, healthy debate,
lose 1 for Gia.
There was a lot of hubbub in the office that there was people upstairs taking more than one watch. People were only supposed to take one watch. So who knows? Maybe someone was like, oops, I might get in trouble. I'm just going to leave this watch here because I took more than one. Healthy debate. So I was doing my due diligence of taking this expensive, nice, beautiful watch and keeping it safe
2 for Gia.
in my possession until somebody fessed up and said, oh, someone took my brick watch by accident.
So healthy debate, if I didn't tweet that, you would have taken it home. You weren't holding on to it.
2 for Hank. This is crazy.
Healthy debates. I don't know if I would have taken it home because I don't think it was going to be in my possession. Healthy debate.
Lose 1
You
for
were going to
Gia.
sell it?
All right, let's slow this down for a second. We're gonna slow this down.
Lose 2 for Hank.
All right, lose 2 for Hank. We're gonna do. So we have, a fair back and forth right now. Everyone's going to get a final statement. This is your final appeal as to why you think you should win. And this one will actually be timed. We're gonna go 30 seconds on the clock. We are gonna start.
Who's going first?
We're gonna start with Hank because Gia spoke last. All right, Hank. 3, 2, 1, go.
Healthy debate. I think there's a statute of limitations. I think if you see something lurking in an area, you got to let it sit for at least a week, maybe even longer. And if you don't, that would classify as theft.
Healthy debate. I didn't know.
No, Hank's not done yet.
Hank gets 2.
You still have 15 seconds if you want to continue.
Healthy debate. I also wasn't really mad about the situation. I wasn't expecting it to be Gia. I'm
5,
surprised she wanted to bring this up again because it's the most clear, cut and dry case of thief
1 for Hank.
of all time.
Hank up 3.
Healthy debate. I didn't know how long it was sitting in that bin, so it could have been sitting there for a couple hours.
Lose 1 for Gia.
Healthy debate. I have a lot of respect for Hank. I would never go out of my way and take anything that belongs to him. I wouldn't take anything from anyone.
Add 3 for Gia.
I was just an innocent bystander trying to protect a watch.
10 seconds,
and
Gia.
I thought that it was up for grabs because it was in a bin full of stuff that no one has touched in weeks. So, healthy debate. I kept it in my safekeeping. Healthy debate.
All right, that's all the time we have. So now, what is the final score?
15-14. I was looking for Gia to bring up one more point. I think that Hank's final argument kind of won him that debate with the statute of limitations. I think Gia was very fair to consider that other people in the office that wouldn't be a part of content took way more watches than other people. I didn't have an opportunity to get a watch. I had to go straight to Austin, Dave's right-hand man, and basically be on my hands and knees for one. Hank, I think next time you have to be more careful with what you leave outside with Big Cat's pile and what he leaves outside the office. I think it's fair to maybe consider taking it. But I think that you did make a great point that it should be out for more than a month.
And just value. I think there's value. I think a T-shirt's one thing. I think a $2,000 watch.
Lose 2 for Hank. Lose 2 for Hank. Lose 2 for Hank. Lose 2. Yeah.
I didn't leave it out. I put it in a fucking bin that's right outside my studio.
If he found it valuable, he wouldn't have left it out of his sight.
So ultimately, who is our winner, Dukes?
Gia won. Basically, after Hank already won, because I told him why he won, and then he hurt himself. But I think it was a very clean, fair match. I thought Hank's argument was actually very good until the last part.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most biased judgment of all time. This is your show. I'll do my best to make sure, it's Rico's shows from here on out, but that's fine.
Lose 20 for Hank.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm going to jail.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it. That was great. All right, now let's head into halftime, and then we'll come back with some callers.
Oh, hey, Frank's here.
Frank will be here for the second half.
All right, Frank, we're coming in second half, all right? Okay.
All right, this is a message from the desk of Rico Bosco, the head of Healthy Debates. I warned you. That's the message. I tried to warn you. Taylor Swift's drinking is out of control. Her cursing. This is where it starts. They're setting fires off at her concert. This is where it starts. Surprise, surprise, she has now poisoned Travis Kelce to be a smoker. Bad girls turn into bad boys. We've seen this in TikTok. He talked about it with his brother. He got in trouble in college. He's very emotional about that. He almost lost his chance to play Division I football, and then he would have lost his chance to play in the NFL. Travis Kelce very much wants to put that stuff behind him. Meets Taylor Swift. She's got him back smoking. What a shock. We got to cut this relationship off. No surprise. Taylor is a poison. I tried to warn you.
So, yeah, this is not a healthy debate. Gia is a huge Taylor Swift fan. She hosts the Taylor Watch podcast with Kelly Keegs. Gia, do you have any response to Rico basically saying that Taylor Swift, icon for kids around the world, made Travis Kelce a pothead in less than 2 weeks? Any healthy debate?
Healthy debate. We've never seen Taylor Swift smoke weed. Healthy debate. So how could she influence him to smoke when there's been no evidence that she smokes herself?
Healthy debate. There's been no evidence besides the time that Travis Kelce got caught smoking weed in Cincinnati that he actually did smoke weed until after he started dating Taylor Swift and he got caught with backwoods and he got caught smoking in the car.
Honey Dutchess.
Healthy debate. Do we think that this is just bad timing of Travis being out and about, being more in the public eye due to dating Taylor Swift? Whereas if there was a couple months ago when they weren't together, he was probably doing the same stuff, but now that he's more in the public eye, he is being photographed more. Healthy debate.
Do you think that healthy debate, if Taylor Swift didn't curse as much, that Travis Kelce wouldn't be so stressed out and wouldn't have to smoke weed? Healthy debate.
Healthy debate. If you listen to one episode of New Heights, Travis Kelce is throwing out the F-bombs. He's throwing out the bastard, the bitch, the asshole. Healthy debate. He's been a long-time cursor.
Cut her mic. Yeah, we're having technical difficulties, Gia. Her mic's not working anymore, so I guess we just have to move on from that segment. Basically, what Gia just told me, whispered in my ear, and said that Travis Kelce.
That's a dub. Healthy debate. That's how you want to debate. Healthy debate.
Mike's out, unfortunately. Mike is out.
Now we have Frank the Tank. I wouldn't even say this is a debate, Frank. I just want to hear your thoughts. Last night, it came out that the Braves came back and beat the fucking Philadelphia Phillies. And it came out that they might have cheated due to a whistle. Did you see this?
No, shit. You're not kidding me. I mean, I've known this for a long time. The Braves are a bunch of fucking cheaters. They're a bunch of low-down snakes. How do you have this many players hit 40 home runs, this many players hit 30 home runs? How come? You know why it is? Because PitchCom is made in Atlanta, and the Braves have hacked it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And did you hear that Aaron Boone against the Astros in 2019 said that he heard whistles?
Yep.
Yep. And I heard the same thing. And did you hear?
I heard the whistles.
Did you hear what Jack Mack said? That a whistle in the Navy SEALs means like a slide, and that he threw a slider for the whistle.
Ooh, yes, indeed. Yeah, I've always known the Braves are a bunch of low-down, sneaky cheaters. That's their nature. They're scum of the earth. I mean, look at their mascot. I mean, that mascot there. I mean, hide your children from that mascot.
Blooper?
Yes.
He's kind of emotional, right?
Oh, he is the worst mascot in sports. He looks like something that was disposed of in the gutter somewhere.
And did you hear that SVP was doing the chop last night in Atlanta?
Of course he was. Of course he was. And SVP said that Devon Achan hurting his knee is the best news he's heard all day.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, SVP.
Him, Ryan Clark, and Mike Greenberg were all dancing on ESPN this morning.
Yeah, and Tony Romo was doing the gritty last weekend.
Yeah, Mike Greenberg today saying that the Jets are the biggest threat to the Chiefs. Does he have a brain in his head? Does he know that Zach Wilson yeah, good luck, you beat the Broncos. Now watch the Jets go back and lose another 3 straight games.
That's smack talk, Frank.
I mean, the Jets lost to the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots suck.
Cut him off. This is
I mean, the Patriots might be one of the 5 worst teams in the NFL right now.
That's a good point by Frank. I got to bring it back up.
Frank is my kryptonite. I find Frank is so funny. Frank, how would your Frank ranks live? You had, off the top of your head, 5 worst teams in the NFL, just off the top of your head.
All right, the Carolina Panthers, obviously, they haven't won a game.
5. Who's 4?
4, I'm going to stay with the Cleveland Bears. I think the only reason they won last week is Dick Butkus gave them some sort of emotional spirit from beyond.
3?
3? Yep. New England, the Patriots are weak.
At least you didn't say worst. Who's the second to worst team?
Who's the second to worst? Oh, no, this is I'm going 32, 31, 30.
Okay, so who's...
So who's 29 in my book? The New York Giants.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting scratched by ants. I mean, it should be the Giants.
And who's the 5th team?
Who's the 5th team at that bottom of the list?
Who's the 28th? Yeah, I know who you're thinking. Come on, you want to say it?
Oh, Denver Broncos.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to maybe say the Vikings. More turnovers than the Frank.
They were probably next, but I think the Broncos are worse.
Frank, thank you so much for coming on.
All right. See you later.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Oh, here we go. The legend, as always, between me, Bosco, one of my favorite coworkers. An absolute delight to work with. Always down to make content. Always down to be filmed for content. A true class act, and I don't know if there's one single person that makes me laugh harder at the company. Should we go third quarter, fourth quarter?
We're in the third quarter now. Let's go fourth quarter and finish strong with a bunch of callers.
Bunch of callers. Yep, finishing strong. I'll stay on for the next. We'll do solid. I could do solid.
We could push to 5.
We could push to 5.
Let's push to 5.
I got energy.
Callers. Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yep, we're ready.
All right, let's stick with NFL. This guy wants you to rank certain NFL teams. Randy, you are on.
What's up, Randy?
Randy,
need you, bud.
Randy.
He's on. We heard
What up?
Randy.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing, man.
I want to know. I want you to rank these NFL teams for me.
Okay, I can do that.
Bears.
Okay.
Packers. Patriots.
Patriots, Packers, Bears. Look, I'm still, like, as bad as the Patriots are, and everyone wants to get on the Bears and how they're so good, the Bears have played some pretty shitty defenses. The Patriots have had one of the tougher schedules in the NFL outside of the Saints. So I think I trust more what I've seen out of the Patriots, which is weird enough, but, like who have the Bears beaten? They put up, 34 on the worst defense in the league. The Broncos. And then last week, who'd they beat? It slipped my mind. Panthers? No. Commanders, yeah. And the Commanders' defense has not been what it has been the past couple of years. And Dick Butkus died. They needed a legend to die to win that game. So, yeah, I still think the Bears are really shitty. I think they're in a weird situation where like everybody was kind of out on Justin Fields, but now they're kind of selling themselves back in on Justin Fields. So I think the Bears have opportunities to put up some points in these next couple games. We'll really get to find out their identity throughout the next couple against a couple weak defenses. So, yeah, I'm going Bears as the worst team, Packers as the second worst team, and the Patriots as the third worst team.
What, Patriots first in there?
Yeah, man, I'm not sold on Jordan Love at all. I mean, you know what? I'll put the Packers. Hey, I'll switch it. With the Patriots injuries on defense, I will go Packers, Patriots, Bears.
Oh, I just dropped him.
Yeah, I think the Packers defense is a little bit better than the Patriots right now with the injuries, but like I don't know, all three of those teams suck. I hate talking about the Patriots right now.
Nick from Canada wants to talk alcohol. I couldn't hear the rest of what he was saying.
I like booze.
What's going on? Just a quick thing, Betsy, Rochelle, Ryan, any highs or losers with you? What's the plan there?
Say it one more time.
I heard jet ski, beers, and Rochelle Ryan.
So quickly, I couldn't hear what you said. You broke up. Healthy debate. At your peak drinking, when you were boozing it up as much as you were, do you think you could take down 1,000 drinks between January 1st and December 31st? Keep in mind that if you were to drink every single day, that would be 2.35 drinks per day or 3 drinks a day. Healthy debate. I don't think
I just dropped him.
That was a fantastic call and question, though. I would, if you can write in the chat what your question was, I'll try to extrapolate it. This is, once again, I don't know.
So he was saying...
He said, do you think you could down 1,000 drinks from January 1st to December 31st? Keep in mind, I think he said the average person drinks 2.5 drinks a week. And I think that's a little bit of a skewed thing, people just lying to their doctor. I guess I'll turn the floor over to you, Dukes.
Wait. Help me out with the math.
Okay, so he said 1,000 drinks.
1,000 drinks, alcohol.
In a year.
In
alcohol.
in a year?
In a year.
Oh, easy.
So let's break it down. So when you go out at night,
yes.
Are you a Thursday, Friday, Saturday guy and beers on Sunday?
I used to be. I'm now like with work and everything, trying to get my shit together to an extent. Like I'll be like a glass of wine at night, maybe 2, maybe a whiskey drink here and there. The weekends I really unload. During the fall, kind of work on the weekends, so I take it a little bit easier. But dude, if it's a challenge, I'd clear 1,000 easier than anything I've ever done in my life.
So do you think, what's the number average for you per weekend? Are we saying 30 drinks? 10 a night per?
No.
25?
More.
More than 30?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're saying 40.
It depends. If I do like martinis, it's a little bit less.
Okay.
If you tell me just to drink for volume, I mean, I could drink with the best of them.
If you're drinking Friday night, Saturday for college football into Saturday night, and Sunday you're having a few while you watch NFL.
Yeah, if you're talking just beers, I could probably, I'll normally do 30 on a Friday and Saturday.
Okay, so we'll say 30 times 52.
Yeah.
Let's see what that is. That's 1,560. So that's eclipsing it easily.
So that makes sense.
I think that makes sense, and I don't drink anymore, but I think the average drinker, the average mid to late 20s guy, if you're going out Friday, Saturday, you're killing at least 5 to 10.
Right.
And let's say if it's just 20. If you're just doing 20 a weekend.
I got this nasty booze problem. I don't just do 5 casual ones. I go out and and I can put them back. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I'm a bigger guy. I know who I am. I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm comfortable with my skin. I usually put down 12 to 15.
If you're even doing 20, which would be 10 Saturday, 10 Friday, or 5, 5, 5, 5. You're going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
You're eclipsing 1,000, which is a staggering statistic. But when you put it in terms of America's binge drinking culture, it's obvious.
Right. And I just think that if it was a competition where I was trying to do it, I'd be more calculated with probably sticking to the 2.5 drinks per day, which would be a little bit easier because you wouldn't be as hungover. You'd probably feel like shit during the long run because it's not healthy, and you definitely do more than that. But yeah, I think I could easily do that. Let's get the other caller.
All right, Fraudman from Suffolk. Well, no, he wants to talk Suffolk. Oh, wrong guy.
So who's this guy?
This is Fraudman. I dropped someone else.
Okay. Fraudman. Is Fraudman or Frogman? Probably Frogman. Frogman. Yeah, Frogman. We know you.
Okay, my bad.
No problem. All right, healthy debate. Which fork is better? Long Island, North Fork, South Fork.
Northport or Northport? Which?
North Fork.
North Fork or South Fork?
North Fork versus South Fork. Obviously, I think everyone would look at the money in the South Fork, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, So I'll speak from this. I have a group chat that's called the Montauk Meteorology Report, where we legitimately send in the weather from Montauk hoping for rain because we don't like the South Fork. I like the North Fork. I grew up going to Greenport. I love the North Fork. I love the wineries. I love the sound. So, yeah, I'm a North Fork guy through and through. Claudio's is my shit. Great family area. Great food out there. And it doesn't have the pretentious douchebags that you can find in the Hamptons. I'm definitely a North Fork guy. Healthy debate.
Healthy debate. I don't really spend too much time in the Hamptons. I'm more of a Fire Island guy. Mom has a beach house in Fire Island, so I'm out there. I'm on the west side of the island, if anyone knows anything about Fire Island. Nothing wrong with the eastern side, but, I'm not really in the
Fire
pond
Island's
share
fire. I talked to you about it. Fire Island is one of the most low-key places that's so Flynn's is an absolute time. But yeah, I mean, jet ski. If I had the money and I could live that lifestyle out in the Hamptons, who's to say I wouldn't do that? Who's to say I wouldn't indulge in that lifestyle? But for right now, I like North Fork. What about you?
How do you consider Shelter Island part of the Hamptons then? Because it's
No.
its own entity.
No, it's like its own entity out there. I love Shelter Island. I used to also go out there a bunch growing up. Shelter Island is so nice, so fun. I wouldn't really consider it Hamptons, but I haven't been there in a couple of years, so I don't know if it's like changed its culture a little bit. But I would say no from my memory.
Gotcha. Okay, all right.
Yeah, healthy debate. Thanks, Frogman.
Healthy debate. Yep.
Meek, who you gonna drop now?
Owen from Tuscaloosa.
Yo, dude, first time, long time. Healthy debate. Who's the better football coach, Nick Saban or Bill Belichick? I know Bill Belichick's got 8 rings, but he can't develop a talent like Nick Saban can.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a crazy take. If you looked at who Bill Belichick has gotten in, undrafted guys in the late rounds, developed them into all pros, gotten them big contracts. I think I don't necessarily agree with you there. Who does Nick Saban bring in? 5 stars that have God-given talent that are going in like as studs, expected to be studs? When Bill Belichick, I mean, yeah, he's getting the best of the best people that come to the NFL, but they're undrafted, unproven, raw guys that need to be developed. So I disagree with you there, Owen.
But, all right, fair enough. The only thing
I kind of dunked on – no, Owen, I kind of dunked on you there. No?
I disagree.
I think I kind of dunked on you.
Nick Saban has a new team every 3 years. Bill Belichick had Tom Brady for, 19? So, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, you got Tua, and then you get Mac Jones, and then you get Bryce Young, and then when you lose the 5-star, you get another 5-star. And once you lose that 5-star, hey, come on, 5 stars, we got another one for you. And you notice that after Nick Saban and NIL and the 5 stars started to dwindle because they started to get spread out everywhere, that Nick Saban hasn't really won a national championship after NIL. Healthy debate. So really, you could say that he's not developing the 4 and 3 stars because he's not using that 5-star talent. Healthy debate.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. I still think there's high school kids that are coming in and he's making an NFL talent. I just don't think a lot of coaches could do that these days.
We were comparing 2 goats here.
As consistent as he does.
Right, and we're comparing 2 goats here. Like I respect Saban. I used to be a long Alabama I wouldn't say fan, but I always appreciated from the outside what he was able to do. I just think when he gets the 5 stars and you're comparing your goat to my goat, I'm always gonna have my goats back. But healthy debate. Thanks for calling in.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I'm seeing the stat right now. It's like, who do you think NFL players are? Do you know where Malcolm Butler was drafted? Got him a big contract. Do you remember when J.C. Jackson was drafted? Made him into an All-Pro. Do you remember where Julian Edelman was drafted? Turned him from a quarterback to an All-Pro receiver. So, stop with this BS. Wes Welker became somebody under Belichick. He got cut from 2 different teams. Talk about developing talent. Nobody's been better than Belichick. Healthy debate.
Joe from yesterday wants to talk lacrosse.
What's up, Joe?
What up, Joe? Hey, what up, dude? Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Cole Herbert is a top 3 top finalist this year.
Who? Who's a Tour-a-thon finalist?
What?
I can't hear you. Sorry, you're coming in and
Our
out.
phone lines are fucked. Just speak slow and not too loud.
Healthy debate. Cole Herbert. He's a 4-time finalist this year.
You know what? I actually think he could be on the watch list. I'm excited for his comeback. For people that don't know lacrosse, Cole Herbert was, I'd say, the #1 recruit. Was getting recruited for football and lacrosse at Calvert Hall in Maryland. #1 lacrosse recruit. Hell of an athlete. He's kind of struggled. had transferred to D3. I mean, I saw the comments. I'm not changing. Tomato, Salisbury. But yeah, I think that he could be one of those guys that like randomly makes the toward time watch list as a Division III player. So yeah.
Healthy debate. I want to ask you this because you're obviously a lacrosse guy. I was a lacrosse guy too. What the fuck is the deal with everyone wearing ankle socks now? Why is that the cool thing?
Yeah, because if you have huge calves, it looks like you want to look dumpy. It used to be cool when when it used to be all about the look. Now
Used to be
people
baggy as swaggy.
Yeah, now like you got long hair like me, you wear like shorts and you like care about the swag, and people are like, you're a lacrosse bro douchebag who's like still living his glory days in his fraternity, and I'm like, yes, I am.
But I think that was always like
Part of
mid-calf
it.
socks having tilt, and now it's short socks and short shorts.
Yeah. No, the ankle socks I'm no fan of. Ban ankle socks. Always go mid calves. Always go for the looks. Always go for the swag. Me and Francis were just talking about this. Francis, shout out him. Harvard lacrosse player D1. And shout out Jake Malasek really quick. LA 28 Olympics. It was announced that lacrosse is probably, or got recommended for the Olympics, so we might see lacrosse in the Olympics finally. And our boy Jake Malasek on my social team, he can be an Olympic athlete, which would be crazy for Czech Republic. So let's get another caller in.
Mig, what do we got?
You want one more, two more caller screen? You want to just run through these?
Yeah, we'll run through these two, and then we'll do 2-minute drill and get out of here because our calls are
Yeah. All right.
doing something.
A lot of Belichick questions today. Tom, you're on.
Tom, Brady.
So healthy debate. I was just wondering, no one's really talking about Linda Holiday leaving Bill Belichick. I'm thinking that's the real reason why the Patriots are starting to lose their that it factor a little bit. I mean, he was out eating at McDonald's the other day. What do you think about that? Healthy debate. The goat's starting to lose a little bit. Healthy debate. Linda Holiday ain't talking that.
Tom, you didn't fall for that, did you? That wasn't McDonald's. That was Chick-fil-A, and it was closed on Sundays. Everyone knows that. Come on, Tom, you're better than that. Use some context clues. Look at the menu a little bit. Look at how Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays. Bill wouldn't be doing that. That's probably from months ago. But yeah, I agree. I mean, Linda Holiday losing was I always used to say that Giselle Budichin or Budechin. People are going to come at me no matter what. Giselle was the best signing in Patriots team history because Tom didn't have to have that big contract. Losing Linda Holiday might be the worst thing to happen to the Patriots franchise. I will say that Bill needs someone to talk to. Yep.
Healthy debate. Was it Bill Belichick developing that talent, or was it Linda Holiday? Healthy debate.
So are you trying to say that Linda Holiday was getting freaky in the sheets with Jimmy G?
No, I mean healthy debate. Who's really? Is it Ernie Adams? Is it
oh yeah.
Belichick?
Oh Tom, you're speaking my language. I think that when people want to start shitting on Belichick, it's like as much as the players it has been that he's drafted, he used to be able to get away with. This goes back to the I don't know if you're listening in before, but with developing talent. I mean, Ernie Adams was so key to the Patriots dynasty. Dante Scarnecchia with the offensive line was able to just build these shitty offensive lines into powerhouses on cheap deals and make guys all pros. Joe Thuney, the list goes on and on. Matt Light, so yeah, as much as not signing the talent, it was rehiring the assistant coaches that helped him build this empire. So yeah, no, I see what you're saying about Linda Holiday. I'd like to make a joke about it, but yeah, no, you're so right. The Patriots dynasty goes way deeper than just Belichick.
Ready for the last one?
Yep, last one.
Gerald from New York, you're on.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Dukes.
Hey.
Hey, it's Beavis. I'm kicking it with Gerald. We're getting turned up. Healthy debate. UW Huskies are going to kick everyone's ass this year. Healthy debate.
What?
That call wasn't fucked up.
UW Huskies are going to kick everyone's ass this year.
UConn Huskies are going to kick everyone's ass this year?
Yeah.
I think Gerald, I think you got to watch out for those Villanova Wildcats. Nobody's had a better offseason than them.
Hey, yeah, true. Hey, I watch Rico show every week, and this show is awesome. You want to know why I like your show?
Why?
Healthy debate sounds like masturbate. Yeah.
Is this guy doing a Beavis and Butthead impression?
Yeah.
Because drop him.
It's Beavis.
Let me just admire for a second the shittiest Beavis and Butthead impression I've ever heard in my life. Am I crazy for saying that? Like, you have to debate if it's one. I was like, what the hell is
Yeah,
going
you
on?
should have came on with the cornholio thing. I think that would have sold it a little bit.
Yeah. All right, let's do a 2-minute drill.
Let's get into the 2-minute drill.
Or do you want to do who should the MVP should have been first?
Do 2-minute drill, and then we'll do MVP.
Got it.
All right, 2-minute drill. Would you rather have really cool uniforms with a rundown stadium or a state-of-the-art stadium with ugly uniforms?
Sick uniforms, rundown stadium, easy.
We kind of talked about this with Gia, but Travis Kelce caught smoking in his car. Is he a filthy stoner or a champion of the common man?
Champion of the common man. I mean, look, now that Gia's out of the room, he's my hero.
Is Jordan Love worse than Justin Fields?
1,000%. 1,000%. Most inaccurate quarterback in the NFL. Everyone just had a reaction after week 1. Go.
This one I kind of tried to workshop. I hope it makes sense. Would you rather have a long, average playing career or have a short, fantastic career cut short by injury, but you're a legend? I would equate this to like Bo Jackson versus
RG3?
maybe Jonathan Stewart or something.
What ifs are so sick. What ifs are like, well, yeah, I was the best. You should have seen how many I would have won.
What do you think? What is your?
Yeah, the short career, that's fantastic.
And be a legend.
Yeah, and be a legend. Oh my God, yeah. Barry Sanders, look at him.
A retired couple spent 450 days on a cruise. Are cruises trashy or the perfect blue-collar vacation?
They're so trashy, man. You want to talk about food poisoning, booze that'll probably kill you? Like that, I don't trust cruises as long as I could throw them.
Gavin McGinnis and the state of California banned Skittles.
Yeah.
Is it a good or bad candy? Do we need more or less Skittles?
We should have gotten Frank on for this. He is pissed about it. They're just banning like a chemical, but Frank is not happy about it. He thinks it's coming for everybody. He thinks that it's going to become the California Republic because Gavin Newsom's going to win president. That was his prediction. Next question.
Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama. Who will be a bigger star in the NBA for the next decade?
Chet.
Any thoughts behind it? Any?
Yeah, I mean, I just think he's a better, like, complete player offensively. They'll both be great shot blockers. Wembanyama, at the very least, is going to be a better shot blocker. But I watch Chet more, so I'll go with Chet.
All right, great. That's all we really got right now for the 2-minute drill.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Well, should we do the who should have been the MVP?
We should do the who should the MVP should have been.
All right.
We don't have the intro, but let's just hit it.
Who should the MVP should have been? Look, last night I made my dozen debut. Go check it out. Jeff D-Lo works really hard on it. Who should the MVP should have been? Drum roll, please. Kelly Keegs. Kelly Keegs put on an absolute historic performance. I always knew that. I guess this is a dozen spoilers, so people might be pissed. But tune that out. Kelly Keegs put on a historic performance. I knew that my first dozen match would be historic. So shout out to Kelly Keegs. Put up a lot of points. I had a lot of fun.
She tweeted it out too. So did the dozen accounts.
Yeah, so I guess we're good. Yeah. So I had a little bit of a heart attack. I was like, oh shit, fans won't be happy. But yeah, shout out Kelly Keegs. Who should the MVP should have been? I mean, she woke my eyes up into what a true trivia champion could be. So thank you guys again for tuning in to episode 2 of Healthy Debate. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday. And then Bosco will be back Monday from here on out, giving you the best content in the game, keeping up the ride that we are on. Any ideas you guys want, tweet it at us, tweet it at me. We're going to be throwing shit at the wall all week, seeing what sticks.
We're going to do a couple more, in-house debates with Dukes mediating. That was our first run in it, so we'll get it a little smoother. Let us know in the comments or tweet at us who you would like to see in the office debate with us mediating, and the call lines will be figured out by tomorrow.
Yeah, we were just trying to get one going. We wanted some in-office drama to do, debate, but wasn't working this week. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to Healthy Debate. We will see you tomorrow. Cut.